Guys, I just dropped you in my rant. Hello, welcome to the new clip. Today is a Monday, February 3rd, and I had planned out my entire meals for the week, right? Like, I wrote on a sticky note on my fridge, Monday through Friday, what I'm gonna make. But today I was like, I'm so tired. Like, zombie, right? So, it just so happened to go to Popeyes. So, why don't we do like a miniature like mukbang? Mukbang? So what did I get? I got a $10 box. So one of my sides includes some onion rings. Ooh, they smell very oniony. And then in the large box, oh heck yeah. Oh, never mind. I thought this was wrong. We have some chicken tenders and 2 biscuits. I'm obviously not gonna eat all of this right now. I mean, hopefully not. It also came with some like rice and beans, but I don't want to eat those today. And look at this paper bag. Wow, saving the turtles. One fast food meal at a time. Okay, and you can't have onion rings or chicken, honestly, without some sauce. So I have my little dish right here. Love that. We have some family-size Lighthouse jalapeno ranch dressing. And then we also have a bottle of Tapatio. So I'm going to mix these together. Wow. Well, my camera battery died and I don't have a backup. So I just want to get through eating a little bit of this to even make this clip worth it, you know? Okay, you're kind of at a better angle, I think. I propped you up on my water bottle, so RIP if I have a bite that's like too spicy. I wanted to tell you guys a story about what happened this morning. So picture, I'm sitting here in this exact outfit because I wear white sweats and a white shirt. Honestly, when I'm at home, this is like my go-to. I don't want a human, I'm just like blank. Drinking my coffee, watching probably some like fucking plant video on YouTube, and I hear like this loud explosion-y sound, and I was like, okay, what the f? Like you hear a sound and then instantly you get adrenaline and your heart's beating, like that was happening. And I was like, mind you, this is like, I think it was like 6:30 when this happened in the morning, so I'm like still like asleep and it's dark outside and I'm like, okay, weird. And then I hear like this, it sounded like a truck like floor it down my street, or I guess up toward my street, because I live kind of on a corner. And then I hear it take the corner and like floor it, and then I hear like a crash, like it sounded like a car crash. And then I heard a sound of like maybe it like backing up, and then the car like floored it again. And then I heard a lot of really weird sounds. So there's a construction site kind of across the street to my right where they're building an apartment complex, and they've taken half of my street away because they're like redoing the piping under the ground. So it's just like, here's the street level, and then it like dips down and it's like gravel, and there's like caution cones all over. And it sounded like the car went into the hole, like through the cones. And then after all that sound, I hear it like speed up again, and then I hear like a big crash down at the end of my road, right? And I'm like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like kind of freaking out because I'm like, what is this? What is this? So I'm just kind of sitting here. I like open my blinds on my balcony and I'm like trying to look off up the road on what's going on. And I couldn't really figure out what was going on. So I waited hoping that the cops would come and then I could kind of see more. I need like a microphone for ASMR. So then like, maybe like 2 minutes goes by and then I hear the first siren. So a cop came up the road and then went up toward my house and passed like down the road where I heard that loud sound. And then after that was like 4 or 5 sirens. And then there was an ambulance, and then there was a fire truck, And then suddenly the neighborhood was filled with smoke, and I was like, what's going on? And I couldn't, like, there were a lot of lights, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sneak out in my jammies, and I'm gonna go, like, peek around the corner of the bushes by my mailbox and look up the road. And I go out there, and then suddenly I see a bunch of officers with flashlights scanning people's yards. They were, like, looking down the sides of people's houses, under cars, and I was like, fuck, someone's, like, missing, right? And now I'm like, okay, I need to get back in my house because I was scared. So I don't live on the ground floor, I live upstairs. So I was like, maybe I'll just stand on my upstairs balcony. The one by my front door though, so like outside my front door. And then I was watching, and an officer came over and like shined his light right at me, and I'm like, you know, like roadkill. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And he's like, you need to go back into your house, lock the door, and don't open it until we leave. And I was like, yes, officer. While I'm saying this, there's like a helicopter outside, and I'm like, what's going on? Round 2, perhaps. So that was weird. I was like, sorry, officer. They were like scanning like our vehicles in the parking lot, like shining light in like my car window, like looking under my car. And I'm like, oh fuck, they're looking for someone. And then I was trying to think, I'm like, what is it? Probably someone committed a crime, and then they crashed their car into a bunch of things and then ran away. So I obviously had to get ready for work, and I was at work just waiting for like the news article to come out. And then I finally found it, and I guess it was some like drunk driver in an SUV who had cocaine, like, I don't know, some like weird, whatever. But he was like missing for most of that time. And then the cops didn't leave until like an hour later when I had to leave to go to work. So I guess they found the person somewhere, which is like creepy because I was outside and my apartment was unlocked. I'm like, oh my god, what if that guy watched me go outside and then like went into my apartment while I was out there and I didn't know? I'm like, no, like I'm creeping myself out now. I'm like, he could have hid in here all day, but they found him, so you know, it's fine, whatever. Yeah, just an eventful Monday. I'm like, what's going on? Look like a zombie. Someone like exploded our whole entire road with their SUV. I'm like, girl, I think she was a Ford Explorer. That was like a tank going up this road. I'm like concerned. Other than that though, I'm like, spent most of my day trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Mainly this week. I kind of do that every week. I'm like, what am I doing? What are my plans? What am I doing this weekend? Guys, I just dropped you in my rant. I'm gonna die. You don't realize the severity of this? Oh, there you go. I have to take a bite of this chicken though. Oh, damn. You should see the back camera. Oh, good gravy. Hello? Hello? Oh, God. Oh, God. She's sauced up. She's saucy. I have to end this clip. I have to go, like, wash my phone.